Hey Fish Fam, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master. I'm here with my brother, and we are here to play Mono Blue Merfolk in Modern. If you're tired of seeing the blue-green, well guess what? It's nice to see the old ocean blue here on the side of the Merfolk. If you want to see how Merfolk is played competitively in Modern, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Before we get into our match, we're going to thank our sponsors, themanabase.com and MTG Jeff on Arena. He's bringing the Wizards back. If you want to see how Wizards Storm is playable in Standard, don't forget to check him out on themanabase.com, your home base for everything Magic the Gathering, and the MTG Mastermind. The MTG Mastermind is a group where you are coached by pros who are reaching the highest levels of success. We got Simon Nielsen, who just recently, for the third time in a row, made the top 8 of Grand Prix Birmingham with Hogak. He shared with the group his deck list and sideboard guide before the event, so you can achieve the same success as him at the MTG Mastermind. So, we're up against, I don't know what we're up against, but we won the die roll, and our opponent says, the Merfolk Master himself. I'm honored.
I'm sure you played against him at least 2 times. 3.
I don't know. So anyway, we're going to keep this. The hand is good. It's got not a turn 4 kill, but it has a lot of turn 4 kill potential. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. We have Spreading Seas. Windswept Heath. Okay, now we have a turn 4 kill. So let's hopefully we just kill them.
Path.
Could be Path. Although our turn 4 kill will get undermined by turn 3 win. What is this? Oh, Infect? Maybe Infect. Breeding Pool tapped. Temple Garden could be Infect.
There was this guy at the Fusion 5K.
What is this? Coiling Oracle. Enters the battlefield, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it on the battlefield. Otherwise, put that card into your hand. Is this like a weird Scape Shift deck?
There's this guy at the Fusion 5K, and he has this tattoo on his neck, and his shirt's covering it, and I thought it was the Quake logo. And I asked him, is that the Quake logo next? He says, no, it's the Infect logo.
Oh, the Infect
yeah,
logo.
The Phyrexian. They're the Phyrexian symbol, rather.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, geez, that's dedication. When are you going to get a tattoo?
Phil suggested I should like put a GoFundMe for a full body art Lord of Atlantis tattoo. That'll make me all red and blue. So if I play Mararegery, my opponent can still block the Master of the Pearl Trident. What is that? 3 damage. But it's still, I'm still threatening lethal by next turn, right? Because if my opponent takes 3, goes down to 12, that will still be lethal. So okay, we can do that. And I can play Spreading Seas next turn if it matters. This thing doesn't have Death Touch or something, right? Okay, good. Wow, it just takes it like a champ.
What's it going to do?
I don't know. Block? Wasn't really expecting that.
3, 2.
I hope they don't resign. I don't really know what they're on. I want to say they're on some sort of Scape Shift deck. Because that's the only thing I could think of that wants to put lands onto the battlefield like this. Knight of Autumn. I have no idea what I'm up against here. They're playing with snow lands, though.
So, oh no, you're not.
Okay, so if they're playing with snow lands, they are playing probably with that Fang card.
Ice Fang,
Tooth, Ice Fang, something. Okay, so I have no idea what we're up against. No idea. Just some sort of value deck.
I think it's over, though.
Oh, it most definitely is over. So I'll untap the land. And then play a land, have Force Negation up for, I don't know, some random fog card or something. I'm not sure. And I'm attacking for lethal. It looks like they're resigning.
He was so honored.
If game 2 is anything like game 1, I have no idea what to call this. I'm just going to have some weird name as the thumbnail. Coil deck. Coiling Oracle deck.
Coil as shit.
So they've got... I have no idea what's going on here. I'm going to take out a Spreading Seas, bring in a Deprive. Bring in a Deprive. I have no idea what is going on here. I guess Chalice is no good. In my heart, I feel like this is a Scape Shift deck of some sort. The Tidebinder Mage is going to be useful. They're playing with Knight of Autumn. Okay, they're playing with Knight of Autumn and Coiling Oracle. Why do you need to ramp?
He's ramping into...
Why Knight of Autumn?
Progenitus. Could happen.
So maybe it has a bunch of... Maybe I want the Spreading Seas? I'm starting to think maybe they're playing with like Keswick Wolfren or something. How can you use all the lands? If you're not a Scapeshift deck, that is. Maybe it's like a value deck that has a random Scapeshift. No, but okay, if you're a Scapeshift deck, you need to have mountains. We didn't see any. Unless you have like the absolute minimum number of mountains. Well, anyway, we'll keep it like that and see what happens for game 2. Like maybe Chalice of the Void is good, maybe Ceremonious Rejection is good, maybe Grafdigger's Cage is good. I have no idea. This hand looks bad no matter what archetype I'm up against, so I'll mulligan. This just has 2 creatures and too many mana sources. Yeah, we can keep this. We'll dump the Spreading Seas because they already have islands in their deck. Our opponent also mulligan, so that's good. So we're just going to try to tempo him out with this hand, I guess. Keep, dump the Spreading Seas.
No.
Done. Or 1 Spreading Seas. Again, nothing to do on turn 1. Ooh, Thas is going to be nice. Indestructible. But they probably have Path to Exile. So if they like play Coiling Oracle, I guess I'm just going to Tidebinder it.
Can something with hexproof be passed?
Only by them.
Weird.
The point of hexproof is that I'm not allowed to target their cards. Okay, so they're setting up the Ice Fang thing, so we're just going to play a land and pass, and I'll play Merfolk Trickster at end of turn. See? I knew it.
There she is.
End of battlefield, draws a card. It has Death Touch as long as you control at least 3 other snow permanents. So this is a snow permanent, this is a snow permanent, so no... Nothing yet.
You would say, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
In the italicized at the top.
I think we will... Draws a card. I'm wondering, do I Trickster now? Or do I let them untap? Because they could be playing Remand. Okay, I'll do it at their upkeep. We'll see what happens. I'm still trying to feel out what they're doing, but I sort of feel like this could be a Remand deck.
Shoop. There you go.
And certainly I could have tried to kill that thing. Because it would lose Death Touch. More snow-covered permanents. Okay, now we're learning a little bit more. Soulherder. Whenever a creature is exiled from the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on this. At the beginning of your end step, you may exile another target creature you control, then return... Oh, okay, I see. So...
What's the combo here?
At the beginning of your end step, you may exile another target creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. So the idea is, at the end of turn, they keep exiling their creatures and then drawing cards. It's a neat plan.
No. This is garbage I would come up with.
So this thing is still good on defense. So they're going to draw at least 1 card. They're drawing 2 cards a turn, which is evil.
Trickster something.
I guess we're just going to play Rogerian Pass, and then try to empty our hand by next turn. So it would have been ideal to Trickster the Soulherder. I imagine there was Path to Exile in this deck.
Can you Tidebinder this thing? It's
No.
green, isn't it?
I can Tidebind this. This is green-blue, but this is just blue-white.
Oh, I thought that was a green something.
So the Soulherder will get bigger. I get your gimmick. I get it. And that's what the point of the Knight of Autumn is, because you can blink Knight of Autumn and keep getting value out of it. Wall of Blossoms. Also drawing a card. So this all draws cards. Everything draws cards. So I can bounce this, though.
Yeah, reset it.
Yes, make them use mana. Or do I play Thassa right now? You know what? Maybe playing Thassa right now is better, because I need to get something on the board, too. Okay, hold on. I have some options. I could Merfolk Trickster the Soulherder, and then potentially kill it. I better put a stop at the end of their second main phase so they don't go to their end step. I can Tidebinder Mage down the Ice Fang Coil. It would be nice to play Thassa now and then play the Ether Vial. But I don't really want them to keep getting out of control with this other stupid card. Okay, so let's get some value. Okay, I will do this. I'm going to put a stop at their second main phase so that I can Trickster the Soulherder. That's a creepy picture.
That's me on a Monday morning. When I have that, I'm like, oh,
I guess we're free rolling an attack here. Oh, you saw it coming. Alright. So I don't want to try to block the Soulherder in combat because they could just Path to Exile one of my creatures.
What you gonna...
Exile target creature you control and return... Oh my god. So okay, so Chalice on 1 actually might do something. Hits Path to Exile, hits this freaking weird card. Coiling Oracle.
Does it finally have a
Eternal Witness? Sure. Drawing a land next turn would be perfect. Play Thassa and Harbinger on the same turn. So this is where we will Trickster the Soulherder. Won't trigger at end of turn.
Don't do much of anything.
Well, I'll still do something, but... That's interesting. They attack with the 1/1. And that's your defense. Oh, you're going to blink it. I see. Okay. You have another one of these stupid things. So I guess that means we play Lord of Atlanta. Oh, they have so much mana up. Oh no.
You should just bounce that thing to reset it. It's got those 5 tokens. You put all that work into putting those 5 on it. You can take it all away from him.
Well, that's sort of my plan. But I want to know how I can play around a Path to Exile or one of these blink spells. So they blink the Ice Fang, or maybe they attacked thinking they still had this trigger, but they don't have the trigger because it got evaporated. So they have a lot of mana up. They have a lot of 2-drops, so they have to be representing something like Path to Exile, is what I want to say.
Path to Exile will get you those lands you need.
Because I have a clean win if I just Harbinger the Soul Flare, and then play Lord of Atlantis. That would be a nice, clean, easy win. I attack for 9 again the next turn.
And he's got an island with that land, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so let's...
Do what is right.
I could also Harbinger the Ice Fang Coil. And then if it doesn't disappear off the battlefield... Because this is the only thing that gives hexproof. Maybe that's the best thing. I can take a huge swing of damage next turn. This will not attack me for 15. Okay, so let's try that. And then my Lord of Atlantis play will be less risky, so to say. But I'm probably going to do it anyway. I'm probably still going to play Lord of Atlantis and attack for 9, because it puts me in a position to win the game. Attack for 9, attack for 12 the next turn. Oops. I have a Thassa and a Minamo available. See, I think they have some sort of blinky nonsense. I wonder if they have Collected Company as well. Okay, so now I can pretty freely play Lord of Atlantis, attack for 9. They've got an island. If they Path to Exile Lord of Atlantis, well, I don't get blown out, and then the following turn I can play Thassa and hopefully, like, you know, block stuff on the ground. Alright, so that's fine.
Gives you delicious islands.
Delicious islands. Not useless. Take 4. Pass. Although the more lands they get, the more concerned I get. Been doing a lot of dirtling, but... Oh, here comes Eternal Witness and the Path to Exile! Actually, Chalice is not necessarily great either, because Knight of Autumn can blow it up. I believe that's how it works. It's artifact or enchantment.
Yes, yes. Yes, it is.
Well, Blossom. So what do I want now? Lord and... No Lord, just more Lords.
The Lord will do it. You fool!
I'll take this. We need 2 Lords. Okay, blink something. This is where the game gets out of control. Oh yeah, they're gonna have 2 Path to Exiles now. So I see what the game... If this thing doesn't resolve, probably the deck doesn't do anything.
Should have bounced with Harbinger.
I like my decision.
Redraw.
Not yet. Should I attack with something for at least 2? Oh, what did they get? They got the blinking card. Oh, because they can keep blinking Eternal Witness. Anyway. Sure. So I need at least a blocker for the soul thing. I don't know what to do. Let's just put all the stuff on the battlefield. Let's just empty our hand. Deal with it later. I'm gonna have to start chump blocking the soul thing. That's fine. Do nothing. Because I need blockers. I need blockers. If I attack all out with all 4 creatures, then all they have to do is like blink, Eternal Witness, then Path, Benthic, Path, Thassa, and I lose. Which they're already doing. Is that Blinky card sorcery or instant? I think it's instant. Deputy of Detention.
Son of a bitch.
Oh yeah. Deputy is a card. 2 cards got exiled. I now need to chump block something. Keep Benthic Biomancer, just in case I need to loot. But it looks like we're just going to lose this. Which is fine. Whatever. We had a hand with no lords in it, basically. Or very few lords. And I think against a card exactly like this, we were not like we weren't racing it. We can race it certainly with our turn 1 hand, or sorry, game 1 hand, but not the game 2 hand. But now that I know what I'm up against, maybe things will be different this time. So it's pretty slow. They have no mana acceleration. So I think just a curve, if we just curve out, if we have that turn 1 play, if we go like 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, that should be like a pretty comfortable victory because it looks like their only defense is Path to Exile, and that's just going to ramp us. Okay, so I'll just show an island and pass, and then we'll just die. I just want to see if there's any more cards out of their deck they want to show me. Because when you're up against like a new deck you've never seen before, you want to maximize your information.
That's why you use surgical check.
We just learned that they have... Oh yeah, surgical. What's in your deck? We learned that they have Deputy of Detention. Like, we were probably lost before. But we learned that they had Deputy Detention. It is an instant. Exile target creature you control. Return it. Okay. So it doesn't look like they have enough 1-drops to warrant bringing in Chalice. Not to mention they have a few ways of dealing with it. I should also see, does Rebound cast? How does this work? If you cast this spell from your hand, exile it as it resolves. At the beginning of your next upkeep, you may cast it. Gets cast again. Okay. It's just not, so Chalice would hit both sides of this. So if they, for example, played this on their turn, I play Chalice on my turn, when the Rebound version comes, it would deal with it. Infinite Path to Exiles, infinite everything.
You should just have that Leyline of Anticipation in your deck.
Yeah.
It'll just be a permanent part of the team.
Get more islands. The nice thing about playing mono blue, you got a lot of islands to go get.
Wow, we just...
Yeah, okay, we can... no, we're not going to concede. I'll show you all my islands.
Look at how pretty they are.
Yeah, look how beautiful they are. John Avon, you did great. You did great, John Avon. Okay, now we concede. So, what do we have in the sideboard? I still think we don't have anything, but I don't think we need anything either. We don't have anything colorless. Like, the best option is Chalice of the Void, but I really don't think we need it. Do we need Force Negation? Actually, it would be good, because if we Force Negation a Path to Exile, it disappears and they can't recycle it from the graveyard. Well, whatever, we have nothing to take out. I can't bring in the Spreading Seas. The Spreading Seas is no good. So we're just going to run it back. And do our best. And just hope that we have a hand with 1-drops, 2-drops, and a bunch of Lords. 1-drops with Lords is a key to victory in this matchup. I think. Ugh.
Molly.
No, I'm gonna... should I keep this? This is poor. It has the 1-drops, but it doesn't have the Lords. Alright, we're gonna keep it, but I'm not thrilled about it. We're gonna keep it, but I'm not thrilled. If we can draw a few Lords the next few turns, or at least if we can draw a land, one more lands, then we can start turning these Benthic Biomancers into something more real. But I'm not thrilled about this. You know, Deputy Detention can tear this hand apart, for example. I think we just go all in on the ground here. I'm not going to play the second Aether Vial, it's pointless. Then we can start looting with Benthic Biomancer, throw away the Aether Vial. And look for our Lords. We don't have to worry too much about the Ice Fang thing, because there isn't going to be 3 permanents on the battlefield. If we can get a Lord in the next few turns, that would be beautiful. Not a Lord, not too bad though. Let's loot. Start by looting. Give us more information. I think I'm still going to get rid of the Vial. I don't want to be vulnerable to, what's it called? Deputy of Detention. So I expect to see an Ice Fang creature here. We can tap it down with Tidebinder Mage.
Sweet interaction.
I don't know if that's sweet interaction, but it's interaction.
Ha! They didn't see that shit coming.
No, they did not. But this is where the Soul Flare thing can hit the battlefield and then do a number to us.
He's probably typing something.
No. I doubt it. It's not a spot. Okay, I'll play Waterlog Grove. If we draw Mutavault, we're going to want to play that card and crack this thing at on the same turn. Our hand is good. Our hand is good. But we need one. We need a Lord to push through the final points of damage. We need a Lord to push through the final points of damage. Is this Inky Blinky? Okay.
Say goodbye to Aether Vial.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. If they take... Okay, they got rid of the Aether Vial. I'm pretty happy about that. So now I really want a Lord. Island Walk Lord. Not an Island Walk Lord. Alright, start by adapting. There we go. Okay, dump the Benthic Biomancer. And if they we force our opponent to have Path to Exile, or they lose on the spot. How many snow permanents they have? They have quite a few. And even if they do have Path to Exile, I've got more creatures than they have blockers. So they need like... I don't know what they're going for now. Because they could play, say, Wall of something, Path to Exile, and I'll still get in at least 2 attackers. Oh no, but Curse Catcher will be a 1/1. Okay, so it's still close.
Curse Catcher can be sacrificed for profit.
We have a Waterlog Grove. Here's the wall. We got another land. Oh, but if they fetch that land, they'll go to 3. So I'm probably going to attack with everything. But if we draw 1 Lord, then the game's over. Any Lord, even Mara Redre would win.
Crack him.
Yeah, I guess so.
Good stuff.
Block.
Just swing. No point not.
Put them to 1. The problem, okay, so here's the issue. If I swing with everything, Knight of Autumn blocks Tidebinder Mage. Oh, but maybe they got the Blink card. That's their point. And then we force a negation and beat them? Well, that would be great. So that puts us in a position to win. Because they would fetch, go to 3, and now these 2 are... So my issue is, Knight of Autumn blocks Tidebinder Mage, Wall of Blossoms blocks this. They take 3, go to 1. Tidebinder Mage is gone. Ice Fang Coil untaps. And I'm not winning yet. But you know what? I think I like this line of at least getting the Knight of Autumn off the board. Anyway, because if that gets blinked turn after turn, that could be like a lethal disaster. But they might go for that blink right now. They don't. Keep the Tidebinder Mage on the board.
What a dumbass.
Yeah, we gotta be nice to our opponents. Okay, so this is a great trade. I approve of this trade. On top of that, oh, they are going to go for something. On top of that, like, you want to keep both Benthic Biomasters on the board for Deputy of Detention. So they are going to go for the blink. We're going to force negation it, and we're going to win.
I call everybody stupid. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's nothing personal.
It's nothing personal. There we go. We got the victory. So it wasn't exactly the... Well, okay, the Lord helped. The Lord did come into play for 1 turn, swung for a ton of damage. And that exactly is how I see winning this game. You just curve out into victory. It looks like they really need an island to get their game going. They can't fetch like a non-island card. That soul thing was very, very important. I can see what their deck is doing, but if you don't interact with their creatures, then it really grinds you out big time. But I think we can just race it. I think it's a bit too slow. It's like a turn 7 deck in a format where you need to win by turn 4. And the 1-drops, Curse Catcher helped. Just as a random 1-drop, you did your service, Curse Catcher. You did good. You did good, Curse Catcher. You did good. You dealt a lot of damage. Whereas if we didn't have you, we might probably actually just lose this game. Probably just lose this game. Our opponent would have an extra, I don't know how much life, at least 4, and yeah, we would not win it. But anyway, that's the game for today. We're going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank themanabase.com and the MTG Mastermind for being our sponsors. This has been Nikachu with his brother, playing with Mono Blue Merfolk in Modern.
3-0.